Yo, so we here with my man Money Mike. This is Word Style Films, and he doing his film thing for all you broke ass entrepot niggas. We're gonna ask him a couple questions, see what what he trying to do in this game. So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 3 years.
You like doing this? Like, is this an aspiration that you got?
I love this shit. That's why I'm out here grinding every day.
What made you start? Like, tell us your journey. Like, what made you start doing this?
Basically, when I came here as a model, my friend George, he from Word Style Films, he gave me my first speaking role. So when he gave me my first speaking role, that motivated me to keep going. So now I'm in 6 Tyler Perry films, BMF season 3 and 4. I'm in Wild 'N Out, Fight Night with Kevin Hart, Taraji. And I'm here at a movie premiere right now for Atlanta's Ugly when I'm playing Carlos, part of Cartel. So once George gave me that speaking role, it just made me hungry and want me to just keep going. That's what I'm doing.
All right, so tell the fans, looking into the camera, and tell the fans, what's your aspirations 5 years from now?
My aspirations 5 years from now, just be a A-list actor. Even though I'm not A-list, just be in movies and TV shows, commercials, just preaching to the youth that they can't come from a negative environment and do something positive with their life.
Okay, we got another question. Aside from the modeling, are there any other outside pursuits that you like to collaborate or combine, kind of like incorporate into your film and modeling career?
Yeah, Jeremy Meeks, he a dope actor. He went to prison, came home from prison. He was gang affiliated, turned his life around, became an actor and model. I would love to collaborate for him. And Michael B. Jordan, he from Jersey. He doing his thing, just won an Oscar. I would love to collaborate with Michael B. Jordan. I just want to collaborate with good people that's on a grind and that's hungry and just keep going up.
Okay, and with all the scandals that come with doing acting, tell us how do you avoid being caught up in salacious and scandalous situations?
So basically, when you go to set, don't be too thirsty. Don't be the females. They gonna look however they look, but just don't be too thirsty on them because they might tell some things that's not true. So just tell females, how you doing? Here's my Instagram, take a picture. But just stay away from the females that's thirsty because they trying to eat off of you. Just be careful of that.
Okay, and question for the fans: like, have you met any A-listers or any like people that you see on TV? Have you met anybody since you've been doing this?
Yes, I met Taraji and Terrence Howard and Kevin Hart when we shot Fight Night. I met 2 Chainz and Neo when we shot BMF. When I was on Wild 'N Out, I met NLE Chopper. I met the group Next, famous R&B group. I met a lot of celebrities in all Cool Calm Collective. When I was on House of Pain, met a couple celebrities. But I met Megan Good. I did a scene with her on Divorce in the Black. It was on Amazon Prime. Make sure you go check that out.
Now hold up, we seen you on BMF on the set, and in the building, Lala, what was it, Lala? She was in there. Did you meet her?
Yeah, Lala asked me for a piece of gum. I gave her a piece of gum. That's Lala. How am I gonna say no to Lala? So I met Lala. She cool. I met Lala back in New York when she was dating Carmel Anthony. I met her at Hooters. Of course, she from my Madison Square Garden. So Lala cool as hell. Shout out to Lala. Very humble, down to earth. But much love to her.
All right, not to be starting beef or any tension, but is there any actor that you've met, female or male, that you had an unpleasant experience?
Yes, there's a lot of celebrities that are not cool. Just because you see them being cool on set, they're not cool. I met a lot of celebrities. One celebrity I could say is Steve Harvey. When I was on Family Feud, he didn't want to take no pictures. He didn't want to sign no autographs. He didn't want nobody talking to him unless they booked the appointment with his agent. Steve Harvey is one of the celebrities you do not want to meet.
Okay, and coming from what we call the community, where people are authentic in this environment, how do you stay rooted in being your authentic self and not become, like they say, Hollywood and try to be kind of high and mighty? How do you stay grounded?
So basically, I treat people the way I want to be treated. Simple, and it's free. When I see people, yo, Mike using BMF, let me take a picture with you. I was at Walmart. Some ladies like, oh, you saw you using the Tyler Perry movie? Yeah, I was. Let's take a picture. So basically, wherever I go, no matter how many shows or movies I've been in, I treat people the way I want to be treated. Simple.
Okay, and as we exit this interview, any shout outs, any people that you want to give a shout out for inspiration, people for moral support that helped you on your path to getting where you got?
Yes. Shout out to George from Word Style Films. He gave me a first speaking role. Shout out to Lucky Johnson. He gave me my first lead role in a movie. Shout out to the whole West Brain and Staten Island. That's my neighborhood. That's where I come from. And just shout out to everybody that's out there. Whether you acting or modeling, if you hungry, keep going. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, we out here. We getting it. We gonna keep going. 2026. We hungry and we hungry for success. We gonna keep going.
Okay, and quick question. I forgot to answer this or ask you this in the beginning, but take us back 7 years from right now. 7 years ago, what were you doing?
7 years ago, I was in the county fighting 2 felonies, trying to come home. 7 years ago, I was doing 15 months in the county.
That's what's up. So this is like a dream come true. It's only getting better, you know. And for all the people that don't know out there, I'm with Warrior Styles Film. I'm George. I'm the person he was talking about. I've seen his growth for the last six. Was it been 6 years?
Yeah, 6 years.
I think it's been. Goddamn, I'm getting old. It was 6 years we've been doing this, and I've seen this man's growth from working as a line cook and doing photo shoots to doing photo shoots with up and coming and even established brands, and even I've seen him on Amazon in a Tyler Perry flick. I've seen him in what is his Ugly Atlanta.
Atlanta's Ugly.
Atlanta's Ugly. And what was the other film that you did?
It's called The Job. I did The Job. I did
The domestic violence one.
I did the Friend of Me. A Friend of Me. Well, I played a jealous boyfriend as Rico, produced and directed by Warrior Star Films. My name is Rico in there. I played a jealous boyfriend. It's a very dope movie and TV series. Make sure to go check that out.
Oh, I mean that one, but the other domestic one where you were played the crazy light skinned dude.
Okay, crazy light skinned dude, Mikey Early. So Better Off Alone, shot and produced by Lucky Johnson, that's Tyler Perry's cousin. That's coming out soon. Make sure y'all look out for that. And he shot Pray for the Pastor. I'm in that too as a lead actor. So got 2 movies coming out soon.
Okay, and I guess this is the actual send out. But anything else like you working on? Like what's in the canyon? What you got on the shelves? What you working on? Whether writing or starring or background, whatever. What you got going on?
So basically, I'm trying to get in Snowfall, the spinoff. They coming out with the spinoff. I'm trying to connect with that. My cousin Davon Briggs, he a writer for Snowfall, so I'm trying to connect with him, see if I go to Cali and be in that spinoff. I'm trying to get a Snowfall. I'm trying to connect with 50, getting Power. I'm just trying to connect. I did so much background and lead roles. I'm trying to connect with bigger productions and just trying to get more screen time, more movie time, and that's it.
Damn, that's what's up. You got a busy schedule. 2026 minute takeover, man. Yeah. Hey, look, it was nice to take some of your time to ask some of these questions. We're going to do this again in the future, and we're going to get back to the Get Back. Y'all be looking out for the up-and-coming projects that he has, things that I'll have him in, and y'all stay tuned, and we out.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. It was all a dream.